Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another daily dice where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey, this channel, this ever-growing tribe. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and space with you. And for anyone new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience together, and this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. And should these happen to resonate with you, it means so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. And for those of you that choose to share your stories, just know that it does mean the world to me. So today we do have an important message from Source coming through, and Source wanted me to use the Dragon Rider Oracle. So we're going to see what comes through. Source, what is the important message that you have for my fellow humans today? What Dragon Rider Oracle card will help us better understand that? Thank you. Okay. Source, what is the important message that you have for my fellow humans today? What would you like them to know? Source, what is the important message that you have for my fellow humans today? Wow, we've got the sun, we've got the first house, and we've got Sagittarius energy. Who you are is an adventure. That's what I heard right now. And it should be, right? It should be an adventure, and you should treat it like an adventure. And sometimes that's really a challenge because we're trying to fit in, even if we're not consciously trying to fit in. It could be a subconscious driven thing that we're trying to fit in a certain way, or we don't want to be seen as different or outcasts or unique even, right? Because what's going to happen if the world sees me as unique? How can they ever accept me if I'm different and I stand out? And it should just be an adventure for you. Right? This is when you let yourself be you and be seen as you, right? Whatever your hair looks like, your eyes look like, your face looks like, your arms look like, your hands look like, your nails look like, your stomach looks like, your butt, your legs, your feet, your knees, whatever it is, every part of you, can you come into radical self-acceptance right now? And just let it be a part of the adventure and not worry about what other people are thinking and not worry about what other people see and not worry about what clothes you have to wear to be seen by others or what makeup you have to wear to be seen by others. Can you radically self-accept where you are in this moment? It doesn't mean that you have to stay as you are. What it means is that can you find love for yourself in this moment so that way if you are working towards some goal, that you can enjoy the process and let it be the adventure that it's meant to be, right? You're a very honest person. You're a very outgoing person. You're a very kind and compassionate person and a very loving person. And you give that to everyone else, but sometimes you forget the most important person is to give that to yourself. And that's what Source is saying here. Bring that back to yourself and let that be the light that shines from you, is how much you care about yourself in this moment and how much you accept yourself in this moment. And I want to ask this question because it's coming through really strongly, is that would you judge others the way that you judge yourself? Because I don't feel like you would. For those of you that are watching this right now and that really resonate with this message, I don't feel like you would. I feel like you'd be like, no, of course not. Like, they deserve to be happy where they're at right now. Even if they want to lose weight, or even if they want to change the way they do their hair, or even if they want to change their nails, or even if they want to do all these things, they deserve to be loved right now. Why is it okay for you to say that about someone else, but not about yourself? And that's the message here that Source is bringing through. It's like loving yourself radically here, letting yourself be seen, letting yourself stand out. Like, don't be afraid of what messages you have to bring. Don't be afraid of what it is that you want to bring. Don't be beat down by authority here. This fell out of the deck, right? Yeah, it's like falling apart because it's like, how can I find love for myself when everyone keeps leaving me, or when people have a problem with me and they're saying, like, don't fall into that trap. Don't fall into that. Like, you have this ability to love and shine and be seen exactly as you are, regardless of how other people are acting or treating you. And sometimes it's hard, like if people aren't treating us with the respect that we deserve, like how can we treat ourselves with respect? And that's where we find strength at, is realizing like this person's viewpoint of me is not who I am. Just because they see me this way doesn't mean that's the truth of who I am. Right? And so that's what Source really wants you to remember. So let's get some messages, Source. What else would you like to tell this collective message today? What else would you like to say? Whoa, yeah, the 8 of Wands coming out in the upright. Yeah, the fear and the anxiety. And it may not be conscious. Like, this may not be something that you're consciously aware of. You're like, because I feel like some of you are like, I don't care what others think of me. But it's like an underlying view. It's like when you go out and it's like it's something that's a passing thought and you may just brush it away. But you don't actually face it. You don't actually face like, wow, I really thought that about myself for just a second. But I know that's an illusion. So they're saying like, let that in for a moment so that you can face it, right? Yeah, because there's something here that's making you feel very hopeless. And it's very subconscious, right? But you're so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. You have to let that strength show. You have to let that come out. This is, right, whenever strength comes out, it's talking about facing our own internal demons and mastering them. Okay, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense here. It's like what I said earlier. It's like it's hard for me to love when it's hard for me to love myself when all I'm looking for is love, but it feels like no one wants to love me. Why do you feel that way? Because people have broken up with you, because people have left you, because people don't stick around? Well, if that's how your life has been up until now, then the question becomes, what am I doing in regards to myself? Like, do I not want to spend time with myself? Do I not see the value of who I am? Do I not see my own innate worth? Do I not see how amazing I am? Like, what am I doing to myself? And then likewise, on top of that, are these people actually aligned with my journey? And if they're not, then maybe I'm not actually brokenhearted because they're leaving. I'm just attaching too much to the outcome, right? Because the Knight of Wands in the reverse talks about brokenheartedness, talks about romantic frustration, talks about putting materialistic things or superficial things on top. Like, so this is a very surface level type card. And so we have to come back to this. Why is the anxiety flaring up here? It's okay for you to be seen. Let it be the adventure. Let you being you be the adventure. It's not hinging on whether people accept you. It's only hinging on whether you accept you. And that brings a lot of that power back, right? On the bottom, Aquarius energy, originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaginings. Do things different. You don't have to fit in. Fitting in does not make you an awesome, amazing person. You're awesome and amazing because that's who you are at your core. Not because you fit in. Right? Rainbow Dragon brings the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, and accept opportunities, right? These are blessings coming in, but realigning also with this chakra system here. Finding alignment within and knowing that you're the one that brings the power to you. Just feels like it's been disconnected for a while. Like this fear, like I don't belong, or I don't get the right to have what I desire, or I don't get the right to have the love that I want in my life because no one loves me. And it's hard, and especially if you've been looking for love and no one sticks around to love you. Well, oftentimes those are, rejection is God's protection, but also we have to remember that sometimes that's because we're giving off a vibration that we're not even open to receiving love because we're not loving ourselves completely and unconditionally. On the bottom, look, we have Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in the changing times, right? And know that you'll be clever enough to find a way through this. Okay, it's not going to be like this forever. Bask in the joy. It's all about bringing joy back, right? The leap of joy. It's all about bringing that joy and that harmony. That's how we bring in the receptivity, is being happy for where you are. Let it be the adventure. Like, it's what they keep saying. It's like, let it be fun, right? Black dragon cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, and undergo a metamorphosis. This is an internal growth, right? This is something that is internally happening within you. It's also that for so long, maybe you believed you weren't worthy of having friends or, good people in your life or love that was everlasting. And you believe that for so long that you're trying to let go of that, and it's just holding on. And it's like the way to let go is just to bask in the joy, enjoy life again. Do things that you love doing. Be your own best friend, be your own lover, be your own date, do these things for yourself. Romance yourself. Taurus, trust, patience, and sensuality. And this is connected to Venus energy. And Venus, she was the goddess that was of love, but she didn't love anybody because she loved herself so much. Self-love here. Let's take a look at what your dragon card was from Source that came through. It's the Cat Joker. I can't because I didn't show you, but the Cat Joker came out on the bottom too. There's, I think there's 3 of them in this deck, but it says it's time to take action. You are now in urgent need of structure, order, and clarity. And it says the time has come for action. You will receive all only by being prepared to give all. And I feel like that's giving it to yourself. I'm going to check this out from the book. I haven't actually had a chance to read the Cat Jokers out of the book. They always crack me up when they come out, though. So it says Cat Joker. It says, the Joker is associated with the vibration of number 13, a holy number that heralds great things. In numerology, 12 plus 1 brings salvation and redemption. Okay, it says you urgently require structure and order, security, persistence, and clarity to be able to take control of your life. You hold the thread of your own destiny in your hands. It is time to roll up your sleeves and begin. The time for action is now. So then it gives you a ritual here. Hold on. It says this cat signifies that success comes through persistence and trust, but that we must never forget to live and to enjoy life. Take care not to lose yourself in stubbornness and perfection. Joy. So the message today that Source wants to bring in is time for you to have joy. 12:12 on the clock. 12 plus 1, 13. Oh my gosh, I love that already. So it's coming through. That's the message that Source has for you today. If you felt like this was your message, of course, leave the little cat joker down below and say, I let go of stubbornness and perfectionism and I bask in the beauty of joy. And if you feel like this was your reading too, it would be awesome if you left a thumbs up down below, if you subscribed, and of course if you commented. And for those of you that choose to share your story, I truly do feel so loved and appreciated and blessed you trust that here. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, you will find all those links in the description box in order to do so. You can email me for a personal reading. You can follow me on over to my podcast on Spotify at Scatter Love Radio. You can even join as a member. And I would love to see you on memberships, but if not, thank you again for your continued support here. I do want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.